Hello, this is Benjamin, and today we want to talk about the on-demand feature on the TOS platform, Thinkorswim here. So once you log in, this is the page that you're going to see, and we just want to go up here to the on-demand button up here on the top right. So just click that, and that brings us into this feature where we're able to backtest data in the past. So it's a really helpful feature for testing and learning and enhancing your trading skills. So I'm going to pause it. This is the pause button right here, and then the play button. And right here is your date. So you're going to go back, click on that. There's a few different ways that you can set your dates, and you can jump back and forth. We'll go here. I'm just going to set this to just like 5 minutes before the market opens, or 5 seconds before the market opens here. And once you get your time set, your date set, just hit go. Alright, it's going to take a little bit to refresh. Sometimes the data lags, it's not perfect, but it's a good test platform. So we're watching for this. This is our time. Here we go. The market's open. Alright. So I've got an order in, and as you can see, it's not filling. So this happens sometimes. A lot of times that first minute sometimes doesn't fill. Second minute, may not fill. So let's just give it a minute and see what happens. You can actually go over here too if you want to speed it up, and it'll run 3 times faster. So that's helpful too. So you can toggle back and forth between those play and 3x. So let's see if we can get an order to go through. Okay, so we got an order to go through. Short 1,000 shares there. So some other buttons here, you can go forward and backwards. This jumps it. If you click this button here, it should jump you forward about 10 minutes. So alright, so it jumped us forward from like 31 to 41. So sometimes it'd be nice if we could do that in the real markets, but unfortunately we can't. Alright, let's see if we can just run this stop that I have here by pushing this forward button and just see how it responds. It should fill the order when the price goes through if I jump at 10 minutes. So I'll let the data refresh. Okay, so it came up to it, it didn't run it, so let's do it one more time. So it did hit it. So it did run through it. Took quite a bit of profits there when it ran through it, so I don't know that that's that accurate, so I wouldn't rely on that per se. Because we had our stop down in here, so we should have had more profits than that. So, but anyway, it's definitely a tool that you can use to do your testing with. Like I've said, the features are kind of ish. You saw when that first bar went up, we couldn't get the order to go through, but it's definitely it definitely can still be helpful. I've also noticed sometimes if you do ticks, I've noticed some big spikes every once in a while on the minute bar as well. You can see how that kind of was pretty slow there. Takes a minute to load just because it's process all that data. But sometimes I've seen that I've seen some unusual tails on the market. Also, if you go to different stocks, sometimes I've noticed there's certain stocks that won't come up. The data won't come in properly. So typically those more common stocks, see this NVIDIA is not coming through. So I don't know if they just don't have the data in their system, but hopefully the stocks that you typically trade will come up and they'll work for you. So, alright, so we can just pause this here. You've got your play button, your 3x button. This reset button here is something that you're going to want to be able to know. You're going to want to know about that. So let's just go back to AMD. So you see we got a total here. So just reset account. Yes, we want to reset. So that brings you back to 0 so that you can start over again and then start trading. So from a clean account. All right, and then when you're done, all you got to do is hit that on demand button again there. And that's just going to close everything down and you're back to your live account. So just when you're running the on demand, make sure that you see this time and that button's moved out here, and you'll be in good shape. So, all right, hope that helps, and happy trading.